did that.
There's a commitment line. You see that light, flashing light there where you got to commit left side tires to be able to come on to pit road.
You have to have your car inside of that white line there, and you commit to pit road. And if you cross that, then you have to come to pit road.
69 points separating the top two in the chase, and 6 feet on the racetrack. Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Burton as they come down to the green flag at Martinsville, Virginia.
Hello everybody and welcome to round 6 here in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, coming to you from Martinsville. We started third in this race, like I mentioned in the Truck Series race, we definitely had to give it everything we had to get that starting spot. We're going back to a version of Martinsville like we ran in the trucks. We haven't run with the Cup physics, so we're hoping for some better results this time around, other than the caution fest we had last time at this version in the Cup cars. But we're running Cup physics, so that's why I'm hoping maybe it'll be different this time around. But we also didn't have any of the same setups because we're running different physics, so yeah, we had to really dig through our kind of setups here to find a good one that was working for us, and when we found a good one in practice, we decided to use it for qualifying, and we got third. So hopefully we can just kind of stay up here. All we did from the qualifying setup to the race setup is just adjust the tape. But the one thing is that I don't remember being in the truck race was this thing can get really extra snappy. I mean, it was a little loose coming off the turns in the truck race, obviously, but this thing can get really snappy.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside.
So it's hard to kind of pass on the bottom. But we've been able to hang up in the top 5, so we didn't drop a crazy amount of spots like we sometimes do.
Still there.
We're hanging with Jimmy right there.
709. Stay low. Good work. Clear.
All right, so we got third. Now we just got to chase down these RCR cars up front here. Ooh, Jimmy came right back up to us. And 3 and 4 there.
177.
Whoa, almost lost it. It's hard to imagine losing the car at like 60, 70 miles an hour in these turns. But it can happen. We almost just did it. So yeah, we come in here with a 43-point lead over somehow Bobby Labonte's. Wow, we drove in too deep. Over Bobby Labonte somehow. He's in the hunt for the championship. Don't ask me how. But yeah, he's in second right now in points. Johnson's making me nervous. I think this is one of those tracks where it's the exact opposite for us. Like, normally we get better on the long run. I feel like we are probably going to be slower on the long run, maybe. But Jimmy actually just fell way off of us, so he got past. It's Tony behind me. No way. Bobby Labonte's 5th. How is he already up to 5th? Well, I don't remember where he started, but I didn't think he was that close to 5th. So far, though, well, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to jinx it, but so far, so good. Been a pretty clean race. I have a feeling it's going to stay fairly clean until we get to lap traffic. Trying to drive in a little bit deeper to try to catch those two up there, and Just got to get back to a rhythm. It's the only way we're going to reel them back in.
21, 3, 6, 1.
Well, now the 20's closing up on us. Yeah, I have a feeling if we're going to win this one, we got to get the spots fast and get them early. Because now it's... I'm almost scared to try to pin the car down on the bottom, just because I've had a couple moments where it just kind of feels just a little too free when I go to pull it down there. Like it wants to turn. Well, the car, obviously, I want it to turn, just, you know, not the back end to the front.
21, 4, 7, 1.
Yeah, our lap times have fallen off by about 3/10. I don't know if I can say the same about theirs. Even though I don't want Tony to pass us, it is good seeing Tony having a good run. He hasn't had much of a season at all to this point, really. Bobby's passing Tony, former teammates, and now our nemesis. Not so much in a rivalry sense, just why is Bobby Labonte doing so good sense? Who's blown up? Ah, that's Robbie. Caution number 1. Tony Raines is on the outside of Riggs here. Allmendinger's right behind Tony. Minor damage probably done to the front of that car from that spin, but that's it. So let's just get it back to the green. Actually, there's one view I'd like to see. On board with Eric Almirola. I just wanted to see what he saw. It wasn't that exciting. Surprising, but not exciting. So after having a good run last race at Lowe's, Jimmy Johnson, he gained 2 spots, moved up to 53 points out of first in third. He's currently 4 laps down in 40th, so I don't know what happened to him. And Carl Edwards is 34th. Dang, he's having a really bad go at it this chase.
Green flag.
Back on green flag racing.
42, 5, 3, 5.
We're just gonna throw it in 4th real fast. Keep it low. Hopefully Reagan doesn't try to pass us. There we go.
Stay low. Clear.
What are you doing, Jimmy?
Outside. Clear all around. All clear.
If we keep it pinned right on the yellow line, I don't think Regan Smith is gonna try to pass us.
01, 2.
Maybe he won't even try to shove us out of the way. We're just following somebody. I don't know who we're following right now. Jimmy, come on, man. You'd think you would try to be getting one of your laps back in case we have another caution, which odds are in favor that we will end up with at least, 2, 3 cautions this race.
Still there.
But we're going to use Johnson's move to get under Harvick to our benefit and try to take over second.
Clear all around. All clear.
I don't know about all of you, but I'm feeling very confident this season that we can possibly end our Cup Series championship drought. Well, we're not even really a drought. We never won one to begin with, so end something. We could say end our championship drought because we haven't won a championship since the 01 season in the Busch Series, so we'll go with that. I was really wanted to dive under Tony Raines, but thought better of it.
383.
I was hoping maybe by making it look like we were going to go to the inside, he would have gotten out of the way. But that didn't work. All right, that's a good enough run.
Outside. 21, 174. Yellow's out. Yellow's
No.
out. You're clear if you need it. Still out there. Correct.
Damn it.
Front. Clean air. Stay low. Still there. Closed this time.
All that work to get around 2 lap cars, plus Kevin Harvick, to get a clean shot at Jeff Burton, all for naught.
Yellow's out.
What is Jeff doing?
Pace cars on the racetrack. Let's get caught up.
The other Jeff just got towed.
21, 3.
Caution number 2, Jeff Gordon, Tony Stewart. Tony turns the 24. He just kind of nicks the wall. Nobody else hit him. Wow. I'm really surprised, actually.
Start right behind.
So some interesting things happened under this caution. Burton pit. I have Tony Raines behind me, so I couldn't see if anybody else was pitting. They were all far enough back that I didn't see if anybody else was coming, and a lot of the cars did, except for Bill Elliott, who's second, David Reagan, Joe Nemechek, and Ken Schrader, Kurt Busch. First car who has pitted is Jeff Burton. He's in 7th. And then there's 28 cars on the lead lap, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom.
4, 3, 7, 4.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to risk that. I wanted to dive down in front of him, but
Stay high.
I did not want to get turned by Tony Raines. Wow, Tony. I thought I was going to be able to get to his outside.
Still there.
Jimmy, don't come up.
23. Okay, 1.
Oh boy, we are really pushing it.
Still there.
Trying to
Clear
keep
all around,
us
all
from
clear, inside.
falling too far
Clear all
back,
around, all clear, inside.
but I really got it. All right, wait a minute. Okay,
all around,
never
all
mind.
clear.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Outside. 21.
Crossover Jimmy.
6.
Regan's
Stay
far
low.
enough back that I don't think I have to worry about him running us over.
Stay low.
The only concern I have, our tires really aren't that worn, so I don't think at this point in time we're going to have the same issue that we had last time we were at Martinsville,
Clear all around, all clear.
where we started to fade because they had better tires and we had to make that late race pit decision. But it's NR2003, you never know. But let's enjoy it while we can. It's green flag, we're in the lead. Life's good right now. Bobby's in 7th. He's gotten around Jeff Burton. Bobby Labonte might be the car to
Yellow's out. Yellow's out. You're clear.
Friggin'
Just
A.
front closed at this time. The road's closed at this time.
I was gonna say Bobby Labonte might be the car to beat today before this stupid caution came out again. Ugh.
Yellow's out.
Caution number 3. Kyle Busch turns Travis Kvapil. And then these two make some contact. Let's go back to see what happens with Kvapil. Watching this from the spectator view just so we can see the whole thing a little bit better. Casey Mears gets him a good shot. Hornish does, and gets his teammate Gilliland a little bit there too. Typical Martinsville stuff. So I'm looking at the stand-ins. It's typical Martinsville type of thing. It's very hard to, with the way cars are crash and go a lap down, but they're not really like damaged because they just get those little loopers. It's really hard to tell who was involved. So I'm not sure at this moment, but I do see Carl Edwards and David Reagan in our mirror there behind. Well, Carl's behind Regan, but gonna fire up another green flag start.
Green flag. 4-1. 3-1.
Got a good jump there. Regan's getting too close though. I know we could beat him on the outside. Just give it a lap
Still there.
or two.
Still
So
there.
I'd rather not be turned.
Stay high. Still there.
Alright.
22. 7, 6.
Carl's a
9,
different
inside.
story. He might be harder
Stay high.
to hold off.
Clear, clear. Outside.
We're gonna try though.
Clear. Outside. Still out there.
trying to keep Carl Edwards down a lap. Regan Smith, I'm sure, is loving what he's seeing because he's driving off. But we're racing each other clean. Carl's having a bad enough race, and he's been taking a major, jeez, we got loose, major dump in the standings. So I'm not too worried about him as much as I am about making sure nothing happens to us, so we can stay dominant. Oh man, thought I overshot that turn by a mile. We're okay. Wow, we are really getting loose off the turn though. Carl makes me nervous.
Clear, clear.
Alright, we're okay. Just gotta find a rhythm. And just gotta be a little bit more cautious on these exits. Just like that. Oh, we smoked the left front. Giving her all she's got. Would love to come out of here with the most laps led and the win. Because, yeah, I think, what do we have left? Atlanta, Texas, Phoenix, and Homestead? Is it Texas, Atlanta, or Atlanta, Texas? Can't remember. Note to self, lap 53, throw up a schedule. So y'all will know, because I can't remember. And I would actually write it down, but I gotta just bank on my memory, or the next caution, to write it down, because I don't like pausing. But yeah, it's weird because it's like I've been wanting to get to this point for a while now, so it's kind of bittersweet, but I'm looking forward to the 09 season. I think I finally have made up my mind on what I'm going to do. Like, I know it might not be the most popular decision, but for, like I've said, and my back and forth feelings on it, I really think I'm just going to keep the Cup Series at least for 2009. Maybe we won't wait till 2011. We'll just start something in 2010 with more series in there. But we will run the Indy 500. That's going to be a permanent staple from now on. But 09, I really would like just to focus on Cup, just because so many series just really kind of burns you out a little bit. Not because it would be any different than running 3 seasons, you know, of Cup in that time frame. It's just different graphics, different things, like, and it just kind of gets not stale, but I just would like to progress just a tiny bit faster. So if we could take a couple of years, because once we hit 2011, we're gonna have a lot of other, well, maybe not a ton, but we're gonna have some other elements in the series, so it's going to require a little bit more time. So while we can, you know, get through a couple seasons quickly before that point, kind of would like to do that. I also would kind of like it if Regan Smith would just be a pal and make this easy on me. And he does.
4-6-2, clear all around, all clear.
Awesome. What are we out to? A 2.1 second lead over David Reagan. Joe Nemechek holding on to third. Go Joe. And then Bobby Labonte's in fourth. Elliott Sadler fifth. Kevin Harvick, Ken Schrader, Bill Elliott, Clint Boyer. Elliott and Schrader just swapped positions, but it's still Clint Boyer and Kurt Busch rounding out the top 10. Junior, Kyle Busch, Tony Stewart, Paul Menard, Brian Vickers, 10th through 15th, or excuse me, 11th through 15th. And then it's Denny Hamlin, Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, Travis Kvapil, David Rudiman to 20th. Casey Kane's 21st, Greg Biffle 20th, well, nope. Casey Mears 22nd, Greg Biffle is 23rd, Sam Hornish, Jeff Burton's in 25th. Wow. And then Tony Raines is the last car on the lead lap in 26th. First car lap down is Regan Smith. Obviously, we just lapped him. Then Carl Edwards, Jeff Gordon, and Eric Almirola. After that, we got Michael Waltrip, Martin Truex, Juan Montoya, David Gilliland. Gilliland is 3 laps down, and then Jimmy Johnson 4 laps down. And then out of the race, Jamie McMurray with a gearbox, Reed Sorensen with a piston issue, Allmendinger and Blaney both retired, and it's all it's saying, so I'm assuming a crash. And then Robbie Gordon out with a header. So that's your lap 63 rundown. Well, kind of started on like lap 62, but you know what I mean. Not a whole lot going on right now in front of us. We got down to a 21 flat almost. But we're about a half a second now off that pace. Not about, we are. David's still 2.4 back, so he hasn't really gained, he hasn't really lost a ton. Well, he hasn't gained at all, he's just lost a little bit. Ooh, we just ran our fastest lap of the day. A 21:058. I think we're definitely finding our rhythm. That was a good turn. That should be a good lap. Ah, it's slower. Alright, I'm not going to worry about putting down heater laps because we need to make tires last. But if they happen, they happen. Everyone's pretty evenly paced. I feel like, wow, we just tore a chunk out of the interval that David Reagan. He's 3.7 back, so he must be stuck.
Slow on the bottom. Slow on the bottom. Had a spin on the front.
We have a spin on the front stretch, but they cleaned it up. Whoop, there's Sam. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, Regan's got... No, not Regan. Reagan. Sorry, David Reagan's got a bunch of lap... like 5 or 6 lap cars in between us, so... Yeah, now he's 4.5 back. Should a caution not come out, we stay green, which would be really nice. We could run away with a big win. Bobby's up to 3rd. Like I said earlier, though, I think Bobby could be the car to beat. I feel like once they get through some of that traffic, Bobby could probably catch us. And I'm not saying that because I'm hoping he does to make it more interesting. I'm just saying I think he can catch us. I just hope he doesn't, because somehow, some way, I'm saying that a petty enterprise car in 2008 driven by Bobby Labonte is a championship contender right now. He's our biggest threat, really. Almost halfway. Lap 53. I hope I put the schedule up. That's just a little reminder, a voice memo for myself. We can go... Oof, got a little loose. We can go 104 more laps on fuel, so we're definitely good in the fuel department. When we get on the back straightaway, let's take a look at tires. Tires aren't bad either. Bad enough where I should specify that I would be pitted under any type of green flag condition. If a caution were to come out now, though, we probably would want to pit, because I feel like if they pit, they definitely would have a pretty substantial advantage over us. The interval from 1st to 2nd, still David Reagan, but is kind of plateaued at 4.6, 4.8 for a couple laps now. Oh, that was our biggest gain. 5.1.
Halfway this time. 21.392.
Trying to catch Jeff Burton here. Alright, 5.4. So we're averaging about 0.3 of a second. So if we're running like 21.3s, they're running 21.6s. But yeah, he's still stuck in traffic. Alright, he ran a 5, he's 5.6 by us, so it's only 0.2. Thank God Sam was able to keep his car straight after, if he spun or whatever he did. Because I am loving how spread out we are. 100% enjoying it.
21.633.
Burton's at the back of this pack now. I know he don't want to go a lap down. It's hard to imagine what happened to him because he pit and then re-entered the track running 7th. So like, what happened to him that he fell all the way back here? Well, he would have. Nah, he would have lost a lap had he had to pit for like a black flag or something like that for passing before the start-finish line. So I don't think that was it. He must have just, well, we started on the outside of lap traffic, so maybe he just got stuck on the outside. Reagan still holds on a second. He is just about 7 seconds behind us, so we have a very substantial lead. He's got lap cars though. I mean, and it's not like they're bad lap cars. It's, you know, Gordon, Almirola. Well, he's past. Wait, who was in there with them? I forget. I thought there was somebody else in that pack who was pretty good, but I guess not. Bobby, it looks like, is all over him like white on rice. We are about to make the treacherous journey into lap traffic. So this could get interesting, folks. I think the only way we're going to get around Jeff, I feel like, is if we dive bomb him, but I'm not going to do that because I know we're going to slide out. Well, we didn't have to dive him here.
619. Still there. Stay low. Still there. Clear. Outside. Clear.
Perfect. We're going to make Tony Raines sit to the outside here.
Stay low. Still out there. Stay low.
If Jeff Burton was smart, he would have tried to follow us through there.
Outside. 21, 7, 5. Still out there. Still there. Stay low.
Got a good run on Casey Mears. He doesn't have a hood, so he must have run into somebody more than likely under caution.
Still out there. 21, 9, 2, 3.
I definitely didn't expect this good of a run.
Clear all around.
Kind of, I was already planning for the worst. Like on my notepad, when I put down like where I was each lap, like I literally have to go through each and every single lap because I'm not sure how to get Replay Manager to work. Maybe I might be easier than what I do, but I go through every single lap so I can take a note on where I'm running that lap. And then I'll switch positions, like I'll put like me in a lap. So say like lap 1 we were third.
Outside.
The next one I'll put like 2 5th. So we were lap 2, we were 5th. And then if we don't switch positions on lap 3, I'll just draw a line under it so I know, okay, I got a couple laps.
Still there.
And then like lap 4, if we switch positions, you know, whatever. And then for cautions and green flags for restarts, I obviously will mark those a little differently as well, so that way I know. Make sure I make it a yellow dot in the upper left and not a green. No idea where I was going to go with that. Lost my train of thought. I was watching Biffle come right up to my rear bumper, but long story short, this race is going to be, for the first part, oh, I know what I was going at. Yeah, I was kind of planning on, I had like 2 big columns because 150 laps, I figured that, you know, wow, there might be, you know, we might drop or whatever might happen. And I think I'm only going to have to use a small portion of that section that I actually had written off that I was going to use in my notebook. Because we are running really good. Until I hit the curb there, trying to lap Jimmy Johnson.
Stay high. 21, 876. Clear all around, all clear.
But we're not going to cook the car just to lap Johnson. We're going to continue our rhythm.
Clear all around, all clear. One, 2, 5, 1.
Alright, well, that's not good. Tell you also what's not good. Bobby Labonte's up to 2nd. And we're losing our back tires. Position is Rudiman. 21st.
5, 6, 7. Outside. Clear outside.
Alright.
Still there.
Got Rudiman. Yeah, Rudiman.
Still out there. Still out there. Clear all around, all clear, outside. Clear. Outside, 21.
I don't know why, all of a sudden I just got this wave of tiredness kind of fall upon me. I'm like, could just be that we've gone, well, let's not jinx it this time. But it could just be the very steady rhythm at a accelerated pace, let's say. That's just kind of starting to wear me down a little bit. Plus we're now getting loose, so I just I gotta stop like closing my eye, wanting to close my eyes. Not that I'm closing my eyes. I'm not being that dumb. I'm just kind of like, oh, my eyes are heavy.
Outside, 21, 6, 7, 3. Still there. Stay low. Stay low.
Trying to lap Denny.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Denny Hamster.
Clear all around, all clear.
Michael Mertz.
21, 6,
If you watch this channel, you understand. Wow, Gilliland really seemed like he checked up for that turn. I think that means we'll be able to get a good run off of 4 here. Yeah, we'll get him. Whoa, 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 whoa.
outside.
Turn the wheel a little bit too quick to make that move.
Still there. Still there.
We did make pretty good contact with Kenseth. I think it was 06.
Clear all around.
We ended up getting into Kenseth, and I think it was Junior was the other car.
21, 6, high. Outside. Still there. Still out there. Clear. Outside. 21, 8. Clear. Outside. Still there. Still out there. Still there.
Very loose.
All clear. Clear
I think
all
up
around,
ahead
all
I see
clear.
Kenny Schrader. He was in the top 10 for a brief moment. Bill Elliott, he's been pretty good this year, I must say. He's running 7th right now in the 21 car. It's good to see Bill have a good run. A few good runs actually this season. Tony just opened the door and was just like, hey man, you want to pass? Just go for it. My car sucks today.
Outside. Still there.
That's game mode, Tony. Everybody who knows racing from this era knows Tony Stewart never really was like that, I feel like.
6. Outside.
Oh, go ahead, Tony.
Down the middle, inside. Stay high.
Wasn't even gonna try.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
Go ahead, Matt. Oh, Matt just blew up.
Side. Clear, clear. 22, 6.
Please tell me he's gonna get around the track without causing a crash. Nah, he's gonna be on the low side in 1 and 2, and they're gonna wreck. I can just feel it. Tony's giving me the bottom.
Outside.
They're acting funny.
Stay low.
Something's going on in 1 and 2.
01, 3. Clear. Outside. Still out there.
Clint's going slow.
Still out there.
Gilliland hit me.
Side, inside.
What?
Stay high.
How did we not get a caution? I mean, I'm 100% okay with
Clear all
this.
around, all clear.
Carl Edwards, it
Side,
looked like I just
inside.
saw it on
Stay
the corner of my
high.
eye on pit road.
23, 2, 04. Clear all around, all clear. Side, inside.
I
Stay
am
high.
flabbergasted we didn't get a caution from that.
Clear,
Bobby
clear.
did gain about 2 seconds on us, though.
Side, inside.
So
Still there.
we better start going on a Bobby lookout because he's coming. He's 10.5 seconds back. I'm being completely sarcastic, but I'm stuck on the outside. And so I know we are just kind of melting that gap for Bobby. I just can't get back down to the bottom.
Clear all around, all clear. Inside.
That didn't help my cause there.
6, 3, 1. Stay high. Still there.
Come on, Biff.
Stay high.
Alright, we'll let him go, because then I can get to the bottom.
Clear all around, all clear.
Not that having Jeff Burton was going to be any type of comfort, but
Outside, 22, 4, 6. Oh, stay low.
alright, so we'll pick up
Stay
Biffle
low.
here to put him a lap.
Still out there. Stay low.
Perfect.
Clear all around, all clear. 21, 7, 8, 3.
So Bobby was as far back as like 13.5 seconds. He's currently 9.5, so he's picked up 4 seconds on us, but we are in some rather heavy traffic. And whatever we deal with, though, I know he'll have to deal with. Maybe not so much the car wanting to spin off these exits, but traffic-wise, I know he'll have to deal with similarity.
Clear. Outside. Clear.
Johnson. Had I known he was going to swing up like that. Oh, okay, we're okay. I find that, like on the bigger tracks, locking the brakes definitely helps with keeping my car from spinning out and like turn the wheel, hit the brakes, and, you know, super speedways, I just try to stay in the gas and drift. But yeah, tracks like Martinsville, stay off the brake, just completely let out of the gas because your car's already going pretty slow. So I feel like it doesn't want to spin out as easily if you just let go with gas, work your wheels straight, and just don't lock up your brakes.
All clear. Outside. Clear all around. All clear. Outside. Still there. Still there. Still out there.
Thought about sending it under that sponsorless Yates car, David Gilliland.
Clear all around. All
I
clear.
don't believe they drove. I can't forget when I looked up for the roster to make for this race, but I don't believe they ran sponsorless. I just don't have the paint scheme.
Outside. Still there.
Well, Kurt, if you're gonna give me the space,
Still there.
let's party.
509. Clear all around. All clear.
Next on the chopping block for a lap, Tony Stewart. I can't cut down off of the turn to pass. Like, as soon as I try to make a, like, I'll swerve down here. That time I didn't do it, but I guess maybe I'm just over turning
Stay
it.
low. Still out there.
Kind of jumped the curb there a little bit.
974. Clear.
Kind of drifting a little bit there, it felt like.
Outside. Clear. Outside. Still out there. Stay low. 6.
Did not realize we were that close to Casey Kane.
Still out there. Still out there. Still there. Clear all around. All clear. Outside. Clear all around. All clear. Outside. Clear. 1, 9,
Alright, we're past Casey. What are we at? 23 to go this time at the line. Bill Elliott's in 10th. That's Bill Elliott up ahead.
787.
Yeah, Quapple's 13th, Schrader's 12th, and Kyle's 11th. So coming up here on the back end of the field.
Outside. Clear all around. All clear.
Yeah, I was not going to try to push that. Locked it up just a tick, but we're okay.
Outside. 22. 7. Oh, stay low. Clear all around. All clear. Outside. 21. 597. Still out there.
Gonna try to put Schrader down a lap.
Still out
Thought we
there.
were gonna clear him there.
Clear all around. All clear. that'll give us 20 to go.
I feel like Kyle's definitely faster than Bill. He just can't get around him.
Outside. Still out there.
Alright, Kyle, here's the deal. Don't push me too hard. I understand taking a lap to put somebody down. You know, I'll let that go if it takes me a lap to lap you, but if you don't wreck me, you let me just pass you, I will try to put Bill on the outside for you.
Outside. Still there. Clear.
There you go, Kyle. All you. I got you set up. You need to finish that. Unbelievable so far, though. I can't believe we've been clean this entire season, or this entire race, not season. Meaning, like, we don't have any damage. We've been running really good. Been up at the front. I like to see that. Because it means, A, we're taking care of our equipment. B, it means that I'm getting a little bit better as a driver. And C, it means we're just that much closer to a championship. With 4 races to go, leaving here, it's definitely shaping up to not be what I wanted it to be. Bill, I'm sorry.
Yellow's out, yellow's out. You're clear if you need it. Closed this time. You're closed this time.
Reverse.
35. Outside. Clear.
That's Bobby.
Outside.
Well, he should have already come to the caution.
Yellow's out.
Damn it.
Yellow's out. All right, buddy. Watch your speed.
Really wanted to say something else.
41, 6. Oh. Start right behind the pace car.
Where's the pace
Start
car?
right behind the pace car. Easy.
3.5 seconds behind me, so I gotta sit and wait.
The road is open. Open.
Oh, there it is. Alright, we have...
Let him go.
Alright, pace car's here. Oh my god, do we pit? I'm trying to wait for Bobby.
Right, round to the 8.
They're not pitting. Alright. There's no way. It's gonna be a single file restart. There's no way we'd be able to come back. Right? Kenseth is out. Wow, who's out? Kenseth is out. Edwards is out. Waltrip's out. But I didn't know Edwards went out. Oh my god. And I was like doing burnouts practically there. Like, look at all the... Oh my god. We had it kind of saved, and I think Bill Elliott hit us. Not his fault, you know. Is what it is. Jeff Gordon got back on the lead lap. Oh, because we spun, he passed us. Who else did? Hornish is out. He spun earlier. Hamlin's back on the lead lap. Rudiman, Rains, Burton, Mears, Newman, Biffle, Stewart. Okay.
42, 6.
How many cars? We have 2 cars. Boyer and Almirola in between us and Bobby. Yeah, I'm freaking nervous. Caution number 4, and a very embarrassing one at that. Just kind of lost it. Tried to get it back. Elliott clipped us, and then he got hit. So the caution's out at this point. And then I couldn't tell if I was clear of the pit road wall. So I'm like, alright, I am. So I just tried to throw it in reverse again and just get on the accelerator. And then I saw Bobby, but then I realized that they obviously have crossed the line, so we were okay, but nevertheless, embarrassing. Alright, folks. This is it. The dash to the finish, 10 laps. Rear tires are, well, the right rear is bad. Left rear is not that bad. Fronts are not terrible. They're not yellow, just the right rear. I think I just was not as focused as I could have been. I'm like, was getting tired, and I just messed up.
Green flag. 4103.
Just gotta feel it out first. This first turn, we have the lap cars. Wow, we are really, really not that good on acceleration. I think we'll be okay though. The lap cars are gonna help us a lot in between me and Bobby.
2675.
Yeah, he hasn't even gotten around him yet. I think we're gonna be okay. Because everyone's on old tires. Yeah, we should be okay.
22086.
Did we? We didn't even accrue any damage on that. That's kind of surprising. Super loose there. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. 6 to go.
8183.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at the replay. But, oh, the 19's in second. Bobby got passed. He's in third. That's better for us. I'll have to look back at the replay, though. I'm fairly certain. And if I had probably listened to the way I was talking, I might have been kind of dozing, almost dozing there for a second. I just kind of lost focus. And, yeah, looped her. So ignore everything I was saying earlier about, you know, how it'd be pretty hard to loop a car here. We almost did it again. This time, in my defense, my tires are bad.
1660.
But they're battling for second, so we don't have to push it too hard. And we have almost 2 seconds on the next car behind us, so we are in really good shape. Oh man, there's Bill. I feel bad. Bill was having a good run.
21566.
There'll be 2 to go this time by. We are just really good at Martinsville.
Clear right there. 2 to go. 21.
We're gonna have to, I think I say this about certain tracks all the time, but we're just gonna have to start really making these a lot harder as far as the difficulty setting, because, you know, I don't want to smoke them every time, but we up the difficulty and we still can find ways to win.
You got him, buddy. Come on.
Tell you what, doing a burnout ain't gonna be hard on this
21.
on this victory. Woo, a little sideways. So coming into turns 3 and 4, gonna try to snag our 8th win of the Sprint Cup season. We got the win here at Martinsville. Victory number 8. We dominated. Flat out dominated this race. Feels really, really good. Elliott Sadler gets the runner-up with Bobby Labonte, David Reagan, Dale Jr., Paul Menard, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Tony Stewart, and Greg Biffle. So that's going to do it for us here at Martinsville. Dominating performance, so really happy about that. And we will see you next on Monday for the Truck Series at Atlanta. Till then, thank you for all the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And till next time, have a good one.